Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself: burning your comfort zone to the ground. We all have a comfort zone. It's that place where we feel safe, secure, and in control, but it's also the place where growth goes to die. It's where we become stagnant, where we settle, where we accept mediocrity. But let me tell you something. Nothing ever extraordinary was achieved by staying in the comfort zone. No great accomplishment, no breakthrough moment, no life-changing achievement happened while we were lounging in the safety of our predictable routines. The most successful people in the world, the ones who have changed the course of history, did not stay within the lines. They stepped out, they pushed boundaries, they took risks. Now, burning your comfort zone to the ground is not about being reckless. It's not about abandoning all sense of caution. It's about embracing the unknown, challenging your limits, and constantly pursuing the best version of yourself. It's about understanding that true growth comes from discomfort. You must step into uncertainty with the belief that it will build you, shape you, and transform you. You must be willing to face fear, failure, and rejection because they are the fuel that drives you toward greatness. So my challenge to you today is this: burn your comfort zone to the ground. Step into the fire of change and let it forge you into the person you are meant to be. Your true potential lies beyond your comfort zone. So go out there, take that first step, and set your life on fire. Growth and comfort don't coexist. You can't expect to develop and evolve while you stay within your safe, comfortable routines. Discomfort is the key indicator that you're challenging yourself and stepping outside your familiar environment. You don't learn new things by doing what you already know. You learn by taking risks, making mistakes, and trying things that scare you. Every uncomfortable moment you face is an opportunity for growth. Whether you're learning a new skill, adapting to a change, or taking on a new challenge, discomfort is the catalyst for growth. Instead of avoiding discomfort, embrace it. Over time, your tolerance for discomfort will increase, and you'll begin to see that growth is always preceded by challenges. Comfort is that place where everything feels easy. It's that cushion we nestle into when life gets tough, when the world asks us to stretch beyond what we think we can handle. Comfort is the familiar. It's the routine that requires little effort, where nothing pushes us to grow or evolve. We love it because it feels safe, and when things are safe, we feel secure. But here's the harsh reality. Comfort is the silent enemy of progress. When we stay comfortable, we avoid risk, we avoid change, and we avoid the discomfort that comes with growth. We're not challenged, and without challenge, we don't grow. It's like a plant that's watered but never given sunlight. It will never reach its full potential. Comfort may feel good for a time, but it doesn't bring lasting fulfillment. It doesn't spark the fire of ambition, nor does it push us to step into the next chapter of our lives. It only keeps us exactly where we are, and the longer we stay there, the more we forget what it feels like to really live. But here's the most important truth you need to hear. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Success lies in the discomfort, in the unknown, in the places that make your heart race and your hands sweat. The moment you step out of your cozy bubble, you become the architect of your future. The people we admire, the ones we look up to for their strength, achievements, and courage, they didn't reach their level of success by staying in their comfort zones. They stepped into fear, uncertainty, and challenge with nothing but faith in their ability to overcome. Let me remind you of a few examples. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty and faced unimaginable hardships. But it was her decision to step into the discomfort of a career in media, to face rejection, and to take risks that allowed her to build an empire. She didn't allow her circumstances to define her. She stepped outside of her comfort and made history. Elon Musk, the man who changed the space industry, didn't get there by playing it safe. He risked his own fortune, put everything on the line, and faced rejection after rejection. But each time he faced discomfort, he embraced it. His willingness to endure failure, rejection, and struggle led him to create companies like Tesla and SpaceX. Serena Williams, a legend in tennis, didn't win her 23 Grand Slam titles, by sitting back and relying on what was easy. She worked tirelessly, faced the toughest challenges, and fought through injuries and setbacks. She didn't shy away from discomfort. She used it as fuel to win. What do all these individuals have in common? They burned their comfort zones. They made the choice to confront fear, to take risks, and to embrace challenges, not because it was easy, but because they knew that greatness was waiting on the other side. And so can you. Here's the reality, my friends. Winning doesn't come from avoiding discomfort. Winning comes from moving through it, learning from it, and ultimately growing because of it. When we sit in our comfort zones, we stagnate. We get stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. But when we burn away that comfort, we create the space for something greater. It's only when we step into the unknown, when we take that leap of faith, that we unlock our true potential. Now, I won't lie to you, the road won't be easy. There will be moments when you feel like giving up. There will be times when you doubt your ability, when you face setbacks, and when the odds seem stacked against you. But that's where the magic happens. In the struggle, you discover strength. In the discomfort, you find resilience. In the failure, you uncover the lessons that propel you forward. So, how do you burn your comfort zone? Start small. Take one action today that stretches you beyond where you are. It could be having a difficult conversation, starting that project you've been putting off, or simply saying yes to an opportunity that scares you. Every step outside of comfort is a step toward winning. Don't be afraid to fail. Embrace failure as a teacher. It's not the end. It's part of the journey. Remember, the most successful people in the world didn't avoid failure. They faced it head on, learned from it, and kept moving forward. Surround yourself with people who push you, who believe in your potential, and who challenge you to be better. Your circle will determine your success. Seek out the uncomfortable conversations, the tough feedback, and the people who demand the best from you. Commit to constant growth. Invest in yourself. Learn new skills. Take risks. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it will never come. Start now. Start messy, but start. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not meant to live a life of mediocrity. You are capable of so much more than you think, but you will never see what you're truly capable of unless you decide to burn that comfort zone, to let go of the excuses, and to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. Let me ask you, what are you willing to give up in order to become the person you're meant to be? Will you keep holding on to comfort, or will you step forward into the unknown and start winning? I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself. Take that leap, burn the comfort, and start winning. Fear is often seen as something to avoid or run away from, but fear is actually one of your greatest allies. Fear means that you're on the verge of doing something that could be life-changing. When you feel fear, it's because you're pushing beyond your comfort zone, and your brain is trying to keep you safe by signaling potential danger. But in most cases, the danger is merely the unknown. And stepping into the unknown is where breakthroughs happen. Fear is often a barrier that stops you from taking action. However, once you push past it, you'll find that the things you feared were not nearly as threatening as your mind had made them out to be. Use fear as a signal to take action, not as a reason to retreat. If you never challenge yourself, you'll never grow. Every day presents an opportunity to push your boundaries, whether it's a new responsibility at work, a difficult conversation, or an unfamiliar situation. These challenges test your limits. The more you push yourself, the greater your capacity for growth. Start by setting small challenges for yourself, something that stretches your abilities, but is still within reach. As you succeed, gradually increase the difficulty. Over time, what once felt like a major challenge will become routine, and you'll realize that you're capable of more than you ever thought possible. Failure is often seen as a setback, but in reality, failure is a critical component of success. Every time you fail, you gain insight into what doesn't work. This information is invaluable. Rather than viewing failure as an end, look at it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Many successful people failed countless times before reaching their goals. It's the willingness to keep going despite setbacks that differentiates those who succeed from those who give up. Each failure teaches you something new, helping you refine your approach and become stronger. The key is not to fear failure, but to see it as a stepping stone towards success. Greatness doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from taking risks, stepping into the unknown, and daring to pursue something greater than what's comfortable. Every time you take a risk, you expose yourself to the possibility of both failure and success. The greater the risk, the greater the potential reward. While some risks are calculated and intentional, others are about making the leap into something new without knowing exactly how it will unfold. What you'll find is that the more risks you take, the more resilient you become. You learn to trust yourself, become more resourceful, and discover that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. When you're trying to grow, it's easy to focus solely on the end goal. But the truth is that growth is rarely a straight line. It's messy, unpredictable, and often uncomfortable. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and setbacks, but these moments are just part of the process. Trust that everything you're going through is contributing to your development. Even the failures, setbacks, and difficult times are shaping you into a stronger, more capable person. If you give up at the first sign of difficulty, you'll never experience the rewards of perseverance. Trust that the messy journey is what makes the destination worthwhile. Fear can often paralyze you, but taking action, even when you're afraid, is one of the most powerful things you can do. When fear grips you, it's easy to overthink, hesitate, or second-guess yourself. But the truth is, action is what creates momentum. When you act, even in small ways, you begin to move forward. The more action you take, the more momentum you build. This momentum will eventually carry you through the fear and doubt. The key is to take the first step. Once you do, the fear starts to lose its grip on you, and the path becomes clearer. Perfectionism is one of the biggest obstacles to personal growth. The fear of not being perfect can stop you from starting something new or completing a task. The problem with perfectionism is that it paralyzes you, leaving you stuck in a cycle of planning and never actually executing. Instead of focusing on perfection, focus on progress. Every small step you take is an achievement in itself. You don't have to do everything perfectly, but you do need to keep moving forward. Over time, consistency will lead to mastery, and you'll realize that progress is far more valuable than perfection. Often, we impose limits on ourselves based on what we think is possible. These self-imposed limits can hold us back from trying new things and achieving our true potential. The key to breaking free from these limits is to challenge them. Start by asking yourself, what if I could do this? Often the only thing standing between you and success is your belief that you can't do it. When you push yourself to take action, you'll quickly realize that your limits were just mental barriers. What you think you can't do today might very well be within your grasp tomorrow with a little more effort, persistence, and belief in yourself. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. The perfect moment never comes. The truth is that waiting for the right time only delays your progress. If you keep waiting for everything to line up just right, you'll never take action. The best time to start is now. Don't worry about being fully prepared or having everything figured out. Take action today, even if it's imperfect, and learn as you go. The longer you wait, the more opportunities you'll miss. If you wait for the ideal conditions, you may wait forever. Don't delay. Start now. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your growth. If you want to push beyond your comfort zone, you need to be around people who challenge you, support you, and inspire you to be better. Surround yourself with people who aren't afraid to speak the truth, hold you accountable, and encourage you to take risks. These people will help you see your potential, push you past your limits, and provide the support you need to achieve greatness. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are content with mediocrity or who hold you back, you'll struggle to reach your full potential. Growth comes from pushing yourself to do things that make you uncomfortable. You don't have to wait for discomfort to find you. Actively seek it out. Intentionally put yourself in situations that stretch your abilities, whether it's taking on a challenging project at work, traveling to a new place alone, or learning a new skill. Seek out experiences that force you to adapt and grow. Each experience will help you build confidence and resilience, and over time you'll become more comfortable with discomfort itself. Uncertainty is a natural part of life. No matter how much you plan or prepare, there will always be unknowns. Rather than trying to control everything, Learn to embrace uncertainty. Instead of fearing the unknown, see it as an opportunity for growth and discovery. Being okay with uncertainty means being adaptable, open to change, and willing to take risks even when the outcome is unclear. When you accept that uncertainty is inevitable, you free yourself from the need for control and open up to new possibilities. We often waste energy stressing over things that are outside our control. The truth is you can only control your actions, your mindset, and your responses to situations. Focus on what you can control and let go of the things you cannot. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, you free up mental and emotional energy to focus on things that truly matter. You'll find that when you focus on your own growth and development, the rest falls into place. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook small victories. However, every step forward is a step toward your ultimate goal. Celebrating small wins helps to build momentum and maintain motivation. Each time you make progress, take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate it. The more you celebrate, the more you'll feel encouraged to keep going. Progress is not just about the big milestones, but about the small, consistent steps you take toward achieving your dreams. In today's social media-driven world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing your journey to others. We see the success stories, the milestones, and the seemingly perfect lives of others, and we may feel like we're not measuring up. However, comparison is a thief of joy. Everyone's path is unique, and comparing yourself to someone else's journey only distracts you from your own progress. Instead of comparing, focus on your personal growth and celebrate your individual milestones. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. Your path is yours alone, and it will unfold at your own pace. The key is to honor your own growth and take pride in the unique experiences and challenges that shape. Failure can often be seen as a negative experience, but failure is one of the greatest teachers in life. What many successful people have in common is their ability to fail forward. This means that when failure occurs, instead of giving up, they use the failure as a stepping stone to move forward. Failing forward means learning from mistakes, recalibrating your approach, and continuing to take action despite setbacks. It's important to remember that failure doesn't mean you're done. It simply means you've encountered a roadblock. Every failure contains the seed of future success. The key is to persist, learn, and keep evolving. Each failure is not an end, but an opportunity to refine your skills, strategies, and mindset. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in achieving success. When you take the time to vividly imagine your goals, you create a mental picture of the life you want to live. This vision acts as a compass guiding your decisions and actions. Visualization boosts confidence, provides clarity on your objectives, and strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. The more clearly you can see yourself succeeding, the more motivated and focused you will be. Set aside time each day to visualize your goals as already achieved. This mental exercise strengthens your connection to your desires and aligns your actions with your aspirations. When you can clearly picture your success, it becomes much easier to make decisions and take action toward it. Taking full responsibility for your life is empowering. It means accepting that where you are right now, your successes, your failures, your circumstances, is a result of the choices you've made. This mindset shifts you from being a victim of your situation to being the creator of your reality. When you take responsibility for your actions and decisions, you regain control of your life. You stop blaming others, circumstances, or bad luck, and start focusing on what you can do to change your situation. Your choices, no matter how small, shape the course of your life. The more you own your decisions, the more power you have to create the life you desire. By taking responsibility, you stop making excuses and start making progress. Resilience is one of the most important traits for anyone who wants to thrive outside their comfort zone. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, and things won't always go as planned. However, it's not the setbacks that define you, it's how you respond to them. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to learn from failure, and to keep moving forward with even greater determination. When you're resilient, you don't let obstacles stop you. Instead, you use them as opportunities to grow stronger. Resilience is built through repeated challenges, and each time you face adversity, you build mental toughness, adaptability, and emotional strength. The more resilient you become, the more unshakable your drive will be. Starting something new can feel overwhelming, and the first step is often the hardest. Whether it's launching a new project, changing careers, or beginning a new fitness routine, the first step forces you to leave the comfort zone and face the unknown. However, that first step is also the most crucial. Once you take it, everything becomes easier. The fear and doubt you may feel in the beginning will start to subside as you build momentum. Taking that first step also builds confidence, and with each subsequent step, you'll find that the task at hand becomes less intimidating. The key is to get started. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The sooner you take that first step, the sooner you'll begin to see progress. Habits are powerful. They dictate much of our behavior. However, when we want to break free from our comfort zones, we must be willing to break old limiting habits. Old habits often keep us stuck in familiar, comfortable routines, preventing us from growing. To make lasting change, you need to consciously create new habits that challenge you. Start by identifying the habits that no longer serve you and replace them with positive, empowering ones. Whether it's waking up earlier, practicing mindfulness, or setting aside time for personal development, new habits help push you forward. It's not always easy, but as you create new routines, you'll see your life change in profound ways. Too often we become fixated on the outcome, the finish line, the end result. However, growth happens during the process, not at the finish line. Focusing only on the end result can make the journey feel like a never-ending grind. Instead, take time to enjoy the process. Appreciate the small milestones, the learning experiences, and the personal growth that happens along the way. The process is where the magic happens, and the lessons learned during this phase are what will ultimately lead to success. By shifting your focus from just the outcome to the process itself, you'll feel more fulfilled and motivated. Enjoying the journey helps you stay engaged and helps you recognize your progress even when the end goal seems far away. Personal development is a lifelong pursuit. To truly grow, you must consistently invest in your knowledge, skills, and self-awareness. Whether through reading books, taking courses, attending seminars, or engaging in new experiences, personal development helps you become the best version of yourself. It teaches you how to overcome challenges, refine your mindset, and improve your skills. Personal growth requires continuous effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become and the more opportunities you'll attract. Make a habit of dedicating time and energy to learning and growing, and you'll see the compound benefits over time. Your greatest self, the person you are truly meant to be, exists beyond your comfort zone. Your full potential is waiting for you to step into it. When you stay within your comfort zone, you only experience a fraction of what you're capable of. But when you take risks, face challenges, and push past your fears, you tap into your true potential. You may not know who you can become, but each step you take outside your comfort zone brings you closer to discovering it. Don't let fear, uncertainty, or self-doubt hold you back. The life you desire, the person you are destined to become, is waiting for you just outside your comfort zone. The key is to take the first step, trust the process, and keep going until you reach the next level of your potential. As we stand at the crossroads of personal transformation, the message becomes clear. Our comfort zone is not a safe haven, it is a prison. The confines of comfort offer us predictability, ease, and security, but at a profound cost, stagnation. The cost of staying in the comfort zone is the forfeiture of our true potential. The truth is, greatness does not dwell in comfort. It lives in the spaces that challenge us, in the moments that test our limits, and in the experiences that force us to grow beyond what we thought was possible. To achieve true growth, we must burn our comfort zone to the ground. Transformation. The message becomes clear. Our comfort zone is not a safe haven. It is a prison. The confines of comfort offer us predictability, ease, and security, but at a profound cost, stagnation. The cost of staying in the comfort zone is the forfeiture of our true potential. The truth is, greatness does not dwell in comfort. It lives in the spaces that challenge us, in the moments that test our limits, and in the experiences that force us to grow beyond what we thought was possible. To achieve true growth, we must burn our comfort zone to the ground. Burning your comfort zone to the ground is not about eliminating comfort altogether. It's about challenging yourself to grow, to push beyond what you think is possible, and to become the person you are truly meant to be. When you choose to embrace discomfort, take risk, and persist through failure, you unlock the door to a life of infinite potential. Your comfort zone is not a safe space. It is a cage. To live a life of true fulfillment, you must be willing to burn that cage to the ground and step into the vast unknown where your greatest self awaits. So take the first step, face your fears, embrace the discomfort, and burn your comfort zone to the ground. Your future self will thank you.